media that Meyiwa was murdered under contractual assassination. The team also wants the state to drop the charges against the four. Meyiwa was shot dead while visiting his girlfriend Kelly Kumalo at her mother's house in Vosloorus on the East Rand. According to Sibiya, the police have no intention to evade justice.
I remember that Senzo was a national asset. And when something like that happens, also the leadership or the senior management of the police also needs to respond. And I'm one of the people who were called to the scene as well to be there as a senior member of the Hawks. In fact, we would have loved to do that investigation from the onset, but the instruction came that no, it must be investigated by a team of chosen or selected task team members from the detectives. And as the Hawks, we had to back off. And as a result, one could not now carry on getting involved in the investigation simply because of the fact that it had its own team of investigators. So I cannot say much about that investigation because I was not involved in that investigation. But I can also say to you that I played no role in that investigation. And there's no way senior management of the police would just go gather somewhere and then begin to discuss on how to evade justice here or how to do away with this case or to protect a particular individual. We all love Senzo. So there's no way that one would be so stupid and go and do silly things.
He also says senior police officers attended to the crime scene to see how best they could support the investigating team.
We were there. We don't deny we were there. We had to be there. We had to be there. If let's say it happened and only the constables and sergeants came there in the early hours and then they left, someone was still going to come and say, yeah, but I mean the police don't show any respect to our national hero. They were not there. They sent junior people there. We all showed interest and concern and we all jumped. We had to be there. And once we were there, the whole thing is to try to determine what happened and how best can we support the investigative capacities. Nothing more. Nobody will just go out of their way, especially at the scene of crime. You sit down and you start discussing on how to protect whoever, why, what for. Irrespective of who it was. Why would you go there with the intention to go and discuss? And let's say something was to be discussed there. Why would all these senior people, including politicians, go sit down and gather at that particular house and say, now this is what we're going to do? Why, what for? Doesn't make sense.
Still to come on News at Prime, we'll be speaking to a community leader about how the community and family is feeling now that the body of Kaya Magadla